What's going on, guys? It's Carroll from MyMMAnews.com and Carroll's Corner MMA podcast. I'm joined by Lateesha Mohl, who is fighting on a big fight on Long Island at Triton Fights on September 12th, 13th, I want to say.
14th.
Yeah, 14th, sorry. So tell us a little bit about your fight and what you expect from it.
So I'm fighting a girl. Her name's Jaime Butcher. This is actually her first MMA fight, but I was told from the promoter that she's actually 10-3 in kickboxing. So she does have a little bit of experience as far as the stand-up game. And I do expect it, to be kind of like a back and forth because I'm also a stand-up person. So I think we're going to go at it standing up. If I can secure a takedown and, get a submission or a ground and pound, I'll do that too. I got to do whatever I have to do to win against her.
Yeah, I've interviewed Jaime numerous times. She is from Long Island. She's, like you said, first time fighting in an MMA cage, but she's got numerous fights kickboxing. Is that a concern for you at all, the striking? She's very tall and long arms. Is that an issue for you ever?
I'm not too worried about it, honestly. All of my sparring partners they're all taller than me. Maybe might have sparred, one or two people that are the same height as me, but for the most part, everybody's taller than me. And, we do a lot of, we watched a video on her, so we try to mimic what she does so that, I'm preparing myself for that. And I'm doing what I have to do to learn how to combat her being so tall. So I'm not honestly too worried about that.
Awesome. And, what is your record heading into this fight?
Well, my MMA record is 1-5, which is partially my fault. I joined a new gym about a year ago, so they've really helped me. And I'm 2-0 in Muay Thai with my new gym. So they have, taught me tremendous amounts of stuff in the past year that I didn't even know what anything was when I went to that gym, when I started going to this gym about a year ago. So to me, my record is like, it doesn't matter to me. I'm kind of starting over. I think people judge me off of my record and they just accept fights thinking that, oh, well, she's 1-5. It's, it's going to be an easy fight, but I promise you it's never going to be an easy fight for anybody.
Now, you're talking about being 1-5 and people are judging you for your record, but as we know, it's amateur MMA. So once you turn pro, it really doesn't matter after that.
Right.
It's a learning experience. What have you learned most from your 6 fights as an amateur?
Oh, a lot. I learned, I think, actually, that the most important thing going into a fight is your mental game. It doesn't really matter, how much, it does matter how much you know, but if you're not there mentally, you're going to lose. You could clearly be better than the other person, but if you are not there 100% mentally, you will lose the fight.
Awesome. And you're traveling from Pennsylvania, correct?
Yes.
Is this your first fight out of state?
No, I fought in Virginia probably 5 times, I believe.
Oh, okay. So majority of your fights have been down south. What is it like, the experience down in Virginia?
What's that?
What is the experience down, like the promotions? What are they like down in Virginia?
I've only fought for one promotion so far in Virginia, but I really like fighting in Virginia because we get pro rules down there. So you don't have to wear shin guards. You're allowed to do head kicks. You're allowed to, elbow and things like that. And to me, that opens so many more doors besides the rules we have in Pennsylvania where you have to wear shin guards. You can't ground and pound. You can't head kick. So I actually really enjoy fighting in Virginia.
No, and on Long Island, you're more than likely going to be wearing shin guards and no ground and pound because of Jaime making her debut. Will that change your game plan for this fight?
I don't think so. I still kind of have the same plan, the same thing. The ground and pound doesn't really affect me because my jiu-jitsu skills have gotten a lot better. So I have other options besides just, ground and pounding somebody.
Okay. Now, how's camp going? How's weight cut going for you?
Oh, everything's going really good. I was supposed to have a couple fights that kind of fell off. So I've kind of been in camp for a couple months, just trying to stay ready and taking whatever comes to me. And my weight is fine. With it being summer, I lose weight so much easier. So my weight will be on point.
Awesome. And We're talking about camp. What is one thing you've added to camp to help you improve for this fight?
Definitely, I know she's southpaw, so anyone that is able to spar southpaw and still, obviously do a really good job at it. We've been doing, that sparring southpaw and staying in close, things like that. But other than that, we pretty much keep it the same. I have a game plan and I have a skill set that I use.
Okay, and what are some goals for MMA for you, short term, long term?
Well, I definitely want to go pro at some point. I don't know when that's going to happen. I feel like personally, I still need to fight more amateur fights and get some more wins under my belt and get some more experience. And then, long term, try to make it as far as I can. If I can make it to Invicta, Bellator, UFC, I'm trying to go big for it. I want this to be my paycheck, so that's my goal.
Awesome. And what's one thing about you that nobody knows, but you'd like to share with everyone?
You mean just like in general?
Yeah, just in general, just in life, anything.
Well, I have a good one. I have a poem published in a book that I wrote when I was like 6th grade. So
awesome. Well, what's the name of the book?
It's called Mr. Whiffle's Sniffles. It's just like a really short poem, and it's a tongue twister, but it's really good. I'm actually impressed I even wrote it.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to hop on and speak to me. Do you have any sponsors or anyone you would like to recognize that's been supporting you?
Yeah, I have all kinds of sponsors. Sills Incorporated and the Maple Street Laundromat. Kentucky Hemp Works, Effort of Martial Arts, which is my home gym, and I thank them for everything they always do for me. Don Goal Motors, Team Shot Wrestling, Smash Braids, and Spin City DJs, and also Bob's Lock and Access in Harrisburg. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring me. I really appreciate it.
Awesome. Anything else you want to add? Anything you want to say to your opponent? Anything like that?
Good luck. I'm always respectful. I will never disrespect my opponent. I just hope, we both show up to fight and we can put on a good show for everybody.
Awesome. Well, Lateesha, I appreciate taking the time to hop on and speak to me. Wish you the best of luck in your fight, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.